A historical fall season is in the books for the DBU athletic program, and we now turn the page to 2020. Men's basketball is out to a record start and remains nationally ranked, while the spring season is just around the corner for 7 teams, including men's and women's golf. And on today's special edition of Patriot Insider, we begin with a preview of this year's golf team as they set their sights on a return to the national stage.
The Lady Patriots enter the spring on the heels of 4 consecutive trips to the NCAA National Championships. While the DBU team that is currently ranked number 4 in the nation must replace the likes of 4-time All-American Ann Parmenter, head coach Kenny Trapp expects this year's team to continue to build on the program's winning tradition.
Last 4 years, 5 years, we really came together as a group and a program. But what you're seeing is the result of what took place 10, 12, 15 when we first started. The girls that, although we didn't have the success that these teams are having, they still built relationships. They were tough teams. They did the right things day to day, and now we're seeing all of it come together. So it's been awesome to see for sure.
This year's Lady Patriots squad features a mixture of veteran talent that includes 3 All-Americans in Evelyn Arguelles, Hannah Harrison, and Addison Mitchell, combined with a strong group of underclassmen that look to make their mark this spring.
We have some great seniors that played at a high level, been to 3 straight national championships, had a chance to play at a high level for those titles in the last round. And then we have some freshmen that have really been awesome, had an awesome fall, and then the last 3 or 4 months they've just gotten after it and made some changes, some really good changes, which are hard sometimes because you take a step back, but to understand long term that was what's better for their game. And we have great senior leadership, and then we have some freshmen that are coming on their own, so excited about that.
DBU will lean heavily on the leadership of Hannah Harrison in 2020. A 3-time All-American, Harrison has her sights set on guiding the Lady Patriots back to the national championships for the 5th straight year.
Obviously, with our track record, we would love to win all of our regular season events, but I think it's more to it. I think that if we could just continue to grow together as a team and enjoy this journey, in the end, it's really going to help us. Also, if we just keep praying like champions every single day, on and off the golf course, holding each other accountable, and just being the best teammate we can be to one another, come May, we're going to have no regrets.
On the men's side, the Patriots roster is built around a crop of young talent and is faced with the task of replacing Joaquin Arguelles, who was a 3-time All-Heartland Conference selection during his 4-year career.
Yeah, we're losing Joaquin. It's hard to replace a guy like him with success he had, but we can do it as a group, and I felt like Kevin and Jake and Matt and those guys have worked really hard as well the last few months. Our assistant coach, Coach Aguilar, has done an unbelievable job getting them guys better, and Jake is really one that has made some really good changes, and excited about what he's going to do this spring for us.
As DBU enters the spring portion of their schedule, junior Kevin Graves figures to be one of the key pieces for a Patriots team looking to return to the postseason after a 2-year absence.
We didn't have the fall season we really wanted, so I think a good goal for us to have is to make regionals. I believe in the group that we have and all the guys on the team, and we're pushing each other, working hard in practice. And I feel like if we can achieve that goal of getting the regionals, that anything can happen.
From golf to men's basketball, where the 20th ranked Patriots returned to action on Saturday at the Berg Center to face Tarleton. DBU knocked off the Texans in Stephenville back in late November, but were unable to complete the season sweep with Tarleton, falling 77-72, despite tying a season high with 16 made 3-pointers. The Patriots returned to action on Thursday when they traveled to San Antonio to face St. Mary's.
That's all for this week's Patriot Insider. To stay up to date with all the latest news and scores surrounding the DBU athletic program, you can follow the Patriots online at dbupatriots.com. You can also download the DBU Athletics app to your mobile device and follow the Patriots through social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until this time again next week, for Patriot Insider, I'm Reagan Ratcliffe.